positive thing in the forecast. Plenty of sunshine, a high of 66, and a west-northwest wind of about 10 miles per hour. 44 is the overnight low tonight with mostly clear skies. 81 and sunny on Wednesday. Southerly winds 10 to 15, gusting into the mid-20s. For the rest of the week, we bring in rain chances by the week.
Extreme Sports, the ultimate destination for sports enthusiasts.
This is the greatest record in the history of sports.
Broadcasting live 24/7.
Just have some fun out here, and enjoy the journey of all this. We're trying to get 16 wins and going after a gold trophy.
We give the people what they want.
And I am a huge sports fan. I love sports.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Are you ready?
That ball is launched into the air way back. See ya! That is a home run. The count is 3 balls and 2 strikes. There's the ball hit in the left center field. That is a base hit.
You are listening to Tiger Baseball on Extreme Sports. Now let's go to the field for today's game.
And good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Duncan Field in Hastings. We've got Hastings High Baseball on the air here this afternoon as the Tigers begin play in the Eastern Midlands Athletic Conference Tournament. Hastings getting set to take on Elkhorn North in the quarterfinal round. I'm Mike Will, got the play-by-play for you this afternoon. Hastings coming in a record of 7 wins, 4 losses on the season. Elkhorn North sitting at 7-6. These two teams played just a couple of weeks ago, and Elkhorn North was able to beat Hastings by the score of 3-2. Tournament actually got started yesterday with some play-in games. Lincoln Northwest knocked off Lincoln Standing Bear by the score of 6-2. So Lincoln Northwest playing the number 1 seed in the tournament. Bennington this afternoon. The other games from last night, Waverly knocking off Gretna by a score of 19-0. Waverly is playing Gretna East here in the quarterfinal round. The other game played yesterday, Blair beat Elkhorn by the score of 3-1. So Blair is playing Norris here this afternoon. The top 4 seeds here in the Eastern Midlands Athletic Conference. You've got the number 1 seed in Bennington, the number 2 seed in Norris, number 3 is Gretna East, and number 4 is Hastings High. So the Tigers come in here again, a record of 7 wins and 4 losses on the season. Hastings played over the weekend and split a couple of ball games. They lost to Waverly by the score of 8-0, and then beat Lincoln Northwest by the score of 16-4. Elkhorn North is 7-6 on the year. They've got wins over Lincoln Standing Bear, also over Gretna, and also over Mount Michael Benedictine. They have beaten Omaha Roncalli. They have beaten Beatrice, and they've got the win over Hastings High, and they're coming off of a win over Omaha Burke last Saturday, winning by a score of 13-12. 6 losses for Elkhorn North. They have been to Omaha Scott, also to Elkhorn, Millard South, Lincoln East, Fremont, and to Bellevue West. So that's the matchup here today, Hastings and Elkhorn North. Again, temperature-wise, going to be ideal today, 65 degrees here in Hastings, 65 degrees with winds blowing out of the south at about 11 miles per hour. Had a chance to sit down with Hastings head coach Blake Marquardt. Spent a couple of minutes with Hastings head coach Blake Marquardt as Hastings gets ready to take on Elkhorn North here this afternoon in the Eastern Midlands Athletic Conference Tournament, the quarterfinal round. And Coach going 1-1 over the weekend, lost to Waverly and a win over Lincoln Northwest. Your feelings on the 2 games?
It was opposite signs of the group this weekend. We came out versus Waverly, and I thought we had a good game plan.
Your feelings on the 2 games?
It was opposite signs of the group this weekend. we came out versus Waverly, and I thought we had a good game plan, and Peyton Drake started for us on the mound, which was his first varsity start. And I thought he did a great job. I think he gave us 4 innings, 3 runs, and I was really proud of what he gave us. And then we kind of fell apart after that. And, I wouldn't say we gave up, but we never really fought to get back in the game. We also had only 3 hits, and so it's really tough to overcome offensively. But, we responded really well versus Lincoln Northwest, and Carlos Jimenez came out and gave us a decent game. Probably wasn't his best, but we also will go to the bullpen, and Haas came in and did a great job, and then the bats came alive. So, tale of both ends of the story here, but at the end of the day, you'll go home with 1-1 with two EMC teams playing.
That's kind of the story of the season so far. Just can't get on a run, but you're playing a good quality opponents, but just can't get on a run to string together 2 or 3 wins in a row.
It's tough. This conference is what I think a lot of us would feel is the premier conference. EMC is it's a lot of the best teams in Class B. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of good teams and great teams outside of the EMC. But obviously there's 11 of us, and you got to play 10 of them. And Waverly has been a great group. Lincoln Northwest obviously was a state team last year. And so, we're going to play the EMC conference tournament this week. And then at the end of it, we play Blair on a Saturday. So, we got a tough past. The last week was tough and a tough week, and the next week will be tough as well. So, no, it's a great challenge, and I think these challenges set you up for success by the end of the road.
Carlos threw a good ball game in that second contest, like you alluded to. He's the most consistent pitcher we've seen all year long, isn't he?
Well, yeah, probably. He's been, but he's also been in this position since his sophomore year. He's been a guy that he didn't start every game sophomore year, but he had 2 or 3 starts, and so he's worked his way into the rotation. Last year was one of the big arms, and this year he's obviously probably, if not our biggest arm, and a guy that we rely on a lot to play and pitch against the best teams.
Isaiah Shaw with a base hit in the first ball game, had 2 in the second contest. So he had 3 over the weekend. A guy who's starting to come along for you.
Yeah, and it's good for him. He's coming off, an injury. So the first, 2 weeks of the season, he wasn't able to log any innings. Still want to get him on the mound a little bit this year, but he's just, like I said, coming back from a hamstring injury. So in Shaw's thing is he uses his speed, so he's got to be healthy to be able to utilize his strength, and we feel like he's there. But he had a great weekend. He might have led the team in hits, actually.
All right, number 4 seed here in the conference tournament. This will be anything but easy. Coach, you already alluded to that. This is a tough conference. The number 4 seed, play this one game at a time, huh?
One game at a time. Elk North is a great team, like another team that's consistently at that state tournament. We played them once earlier this year, and we fell to them 3-2. But Carlos threw that game, and I think we fell. We gave up 2 runs late in the 6th, I believe, on a hit up the middle, and so we were 1 hit, 1 play away from actually winning that game. If Elliott today can go out and give us a great outing, kind of similar to what he has done this year, I think we got a really good shot at making this thing competitive.
What about Elkhorn North? Some sticks up and down the lineup. One kid in particular, the Jensen kid, around 450 or so.
Yeah, they got some hitters, and we're going to have to be cautious with how we hit or pitch to some of those top of the hitters. But that's about every team. There's going to be 3-4 guys that can hit high 300s, low 400s, and you got to be cautious with them. So if you can, limit those guys, and then understand you got to attack the bottom end of the order, and hopefully get your outs that way.
All right, what about Elliot Siddle, the guy we'll see on the mound today?
Yeah, he's, this last year he caught some innings for us as a junior. This year's a senior, and he's kind of been our number 2 going into the season. And great off season, great start to the season. His last outing was, I actually can't remember, but I remember throwing Elkhorn. We beat Elkhorn with him on the mound, and I can't remember if he had one in between off the top of my head. But he's been a guy that's, he's our number 2, so he's been a really good candidate for us. Appreciate it.
Taking care of your teeth and gums is important to keeping a healthy smile, and that's where we come in. Dr. Corey Bumgardner of Bumgardner Family Dentistry will provide exceptional oral care services to both children and adults. They offer routine cleanings and screenings, emergency and scheduled surgical and cosmetic procedures, and a teeth whitening program to all of their patients. Whatever your dental care needs, Bumgardner Family Dentistry is there to help. New patients are welcome. Just call 402-462-6484 or stop in and see them at 2217 West 12th Street in Hastings.
If you're looking for an auto repair business that you can trust, Count on the experts at Connet Auto Care in Hastings. Their mechanics are ASE certified, which means they are up to date on the best repair practices for your vehicle. Connet Auto Care keeps your vehicle running like it should. They offer air conditioning repair, brake repair, cooling system services, engine diagnostics and repairs, suspension work, electrical work, and much more. Plus, they sell wheels and tires too. Connet Auto Care, 212 North Lexington in Hastings.
If you experience air conditioning problems this summer, call the experts at Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning of Hastings. Ruts is a local, family-owned business with over 45 years of experience in the HVAC industry. They service all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment for both residential and commercial customers. You can trust Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning to complete all repairs, installations, and maintenance work on time. If you're shopping for a new air conditioner or heating system, remember Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. They have a broad range of systems to choose from.
Extreme Sports has been bringing you the exclusive home of Hastings College Athletics, and we're just getting started. Thanks to our incredible sponsors and your support, Extreme Sports 2 has been a huge success. And now we're excited to announce the launch of Extreme Sports 3. With Extreme Sports 3, you'll get even more local sports coverage. Plus, 24/7 access to Sports by Line, where you'll hear the best in national sports talk. Whether it's Hastings College, high school action, or the latest from around the sports world, we've got it covered across all 3 streams. And don't forget, when we're not broadcasting games, join us weekday mornings from 7 to 8 a.m. for Huddle Up with Mike Will and Tyson Havronik. It's the perfect way to start your day with sports, news, weather, and great local interviews. So tune in, check out all 3 streams, and stay with us for even more sports coverage coming soon. Thank you to our sponsors for making it all possible, and to you, our listeners, for keeping Extreme Sports strong. For making it all possible, and to you, our listeners, for keeping Extreme Sports strong.
You're locked in to Extreme Sports.
Olivares now hits a line drive to deep left field. Ward is back to the wall. Granny time!
Here's Doncic wheeling inside in traffic and got it to go. Call it the foul.
The home of 24/7 Sports Talk. Nothing but pure sports action.
All right, Mike Will back here. Duncan Field and Hastings getting set for the quarterfinal game in the Eastern Midlands Athletic Conference Baseball Tournament. Hastings High getting set to take on Elkhorn North here this afternoon. Again, thanks for joining us here on Extreme Sports. If you'd like to get the video feed of the game, you can just go to all of our social media sites. You'll find the video feed there. Just click on that. You can watch the game as we watch it here from the press box at Duncan Field. So it's Elkhorn North 7-6 on the season, taking on Hastings High. They are 7-4. These 2 teams played just a couple of weeks ago, and it was Elkhorn North beating Hastings by the score on 3-2. Adams Central baseball team also in action today. The Patriots on the road playing in Seward against the Blue Jays. Adams Central is 10-3 on the season. The Patriots have won 7 games in a row. So they've got a ball game with Seward, and that one gets underway in just a couple of minutes. We'll keep our eyes on that one as well throughout the afternoon here on Extreme Sports. We'll get you the starting lineups for Hastings High. Elliot Sidlow will lead off here for the Tigers. Sidlow with a batting average of .222 on the season. On the mound, no record yet this year. He is 0-0. 3.82 is his earned run average. Brody Dreher will bat second. Dreher will be in center field today. Batting average is at .323. Chance Burton will be your first baseman. He'll bat third. His average is at .261. Ashton Haas, the DH. He'll bat fourth today. His batting average is sitting at .182. Carlos Jimenez will be your third baseman. He'll bat fifth. His average is sitting at .300. Isaiah Shaw, the right fielder today. Shaw's got a batting average of .600 after picking up 3 wins over the weekend. Actually, 3 base hits in the 2 games this weekend. Adam Rutt will bat seventh. He'll be the catcher. Batting average at .261. Dom Monte, the left fielder, he'll bat eighth. His average is at .200. Royer Delora is going to be the shortstop. He'll bat ninth. His average is at .231. And Tucker Sinek, the second baseman for Hastings High, .256. Tigers' team batting average coming into the ball game here this afternoon. For Elkhorn North, again, the record 7 wins, 6 losses on the season. Bob Christensen will lead off. He'll be the catcher. Batting average at .371 on the season. Leading hitter on the team is Jake Jensen. He'll bat second. He'll be at shortstop today. Batting average at .444. Ethan Asmus will be the designated hitter. He will bat third. His average is at .368. Quincy Gaberstein will be your center fielder. He'll bat fourth. His average is at .321. Ian Christo will be your first baseman. He will bat fifth. His average is at .303. Connor Werdeman will be your left fielder. He will bat sixth. His average is at .300. Brayson Phelan will be your second baseman. He'll bat seventh. His average is at .600 on the season. Austin McMurtry will be your third baseman. He will bat eighth. His batting average is sitting at .393. Carson Drever is going to be your right fielder. He will bat ninth. His batting average is at .316. And Sam Hunsberger will be your pitcher. He is 1-0 in the season. ERA is sitting at 5.73. So that's your starting lineups. Hastings High and Elkhorn North here this afternoon on Extreme Sports, the quarterfinal round of the Eastern Midlands Athletic Conference Baseball Tournament. First pitch is coming up. You're listening to high school baseball on Extreme Sports.
Administrative Professionals Day is Wednesday, April 23rd. Here at Bob Sass Flowers, we are offering a variety of gifts to show your appreciation to all the amazing secretaries. We have fresh flower arrangements, plants, BrewMate tumbler arrangements, and custom gift baskets. Call today to order yours for delivery on April 23rd. Located at 2618 West 2nd Street, proudly serving Hastings since 1955 for all your floral, gift, and home decor needs.
If you're planning to build a new home or add an addition to your existing one, trust the experts at Gangwish Construction. From general contracting, basement pouring, to bathroom remodeling, concrete work, and deck building, they handle it all with precision and care. They take pride in doing the job right the first time, every time. Contact Jeff today at 402-460-0013 and experience quality craftsmanship with Gangwish Construction.
Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab, 207 South Burlington, is the place for all your rehabilitation needs. PTSR offers a wide variety of services, including orthopedic, neurological, and sports injury rehabilitation. A certified hand specialist is available for the more delicate upper extremity injuries. Warm, aquatic therapy, and balance training is also available. PTSR has a strong industrial services division providing physical and functional capacity testing, as well as drug and alcohol screening. Please visit our website, ptsrhastings.com.
The weather is warming up, and that means only one thing. It's baseball season. Whether it's Hastings High, Adams Central, or Hastings College baseball this spring, you'll be able to catch the action on Extreme Sports. And this summer, Extreme Sports will be the exclusive voice for Hastings American Legion baseball. Whether it's Hastings 5 Points Bank, Hastings Johnson Imperial Homes, or Hastings Runza, all the big games will be right here. Listen online at x-streamsports.com on your smartphone with our free mobile app or on your Alexa-enabled smart speaker. Just say, Alexa, play Extreme Sports. Central Nebraska's new home for sports is Extreme Sports. You are listening to Tiger Baseball on Extreme Sports.
Hi, Mike Will back here. Duncan Field and Hastings getting set for high school baseball today. Hastings in Elkhorn North. Right now, the playing of the national anthem as we get set for baseball on Extreme Sports. All right, the playing of the national anthem is Hastings and Elkhorn North here this afternoon at Duncan Field. Again, the Wolves come in a record of 7 wins, 6 losses on the season. The number 5 seed here in the Eastern Midlands Athletic Conference. Hastings High, the number 4 seed. The Tigers are at 7-4 on the season. Hastings going to be dressed in their white uniforms here this afternoon. They'll be white with their blue and red trim. Meanwhile, the Wolves of Elkhorn North be kind of like in their North Carolina blue unis here today with their white bottoms and their blue caps. Pitcher for Hastings, Elliott Sidlow. He will start things off for Hastings on the mound today. Sidlow again, no record so far this season. ERA is sitting at 3.82 for Sidlow. Elliott so far this season has thrown just 3 2/3 innings. He's given up 6 base hits and 5 runs. 2 of those runs earned, 3 base on balls, and 3 strikeouts. Right-handed thrower for Elliott Sidlow as he comes to the mound. Things started for the Wolves of Elkhorn North is going to be Mab Christensen. Getting this team with some sticks up and down the lineup. Their team batting average is sitting at .350. That compares to .256 for Hastings High. Mab Christensen going to be the first guy to come to the plate here for Elkhorn North. Christensen has a batting average of .371 on the season. He's got 13 base hits and 35 trips to the plate. 4 RBIs. He's got 3 doubles and a triple for his extra base hits so far this year. Christensen leads the team in walks with 11. He's got just 4 strikeouts so far this season. So it'll be Mab Christensen, Jake Jensen, their leading hitter, with a batting average of .444. He will bat in the number 2 hole. Then it'll be Ethan Asmus, your designated hitter, batting third. So we're getting started here in the quarterfinals of the Eastern Midlands Athletic Conference Baseball Tournament here today between Hastings High, the number 4 seed, and the number 5 seed in Elkhorn North. Mab Christensen, a left-handed hitter to get things started here for Elkhorn North. And there's a first pitch by Sidlow. There's going to be a popped up in shallow left field. Going back will be your shortstop, Royer DeLora, and he makes the catch. So 1 pitch, and Christensen is retired in the play as he flies out to a shortstop. The official first pitch coming at 4:38 here this afternoon with a game time temperature at 65 degrees. Here's Jake Jensen Coming to the plate next, he's another left-handed hitter. Sidlow throws one in there. It's going to be outside for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes here. So Jensen, the leading hitter on the team. In fact, he's statistically the best hitter all the way around. He's got the best batting average on the team. He leads the team in at-bats, in runs scored, in base hits, in RBIs, also in triples, and in home runs. The pitch by Sidlow is going to be outside for a ball, so Elliott being a little cautious around this guy. 444 is his batting average. 3 balls and no strikes. 3-0 the count here to the number 2 hitter and Jake Jensen. There's a pitch that's going to be in there for a strike. 3-1 the count now to Jensen. Waiting on the pitch here from Sidlow. It's on the way. That's going to be outside for a ball. He works out a base on balls here. That's his 3rd walk of the season. He's also got 3 strikeouts. So Jensen is down to the bag at first base. Base on balls given up there by Elliott Sidlow. Ethan Asmus will come to the plate next. Asmus is the designated hitter here in this ball game. He's got a batting average of .368. So now Sidlow, the right-handed thrower, will work with a runner over at first base as he works from the stretch. And the pitch is going to be outside for a ball. 1-0 is the count here to Asmus, a junior for Elkhorn North. Batting average .368 in the season. 14 base hits and 38 trips to the plate. Next pitch is going to be down low for a ball, a little bit inside. 2-0 the count. Asmus has got 7 RBIs so far this year. He's got 4 doubles. As Asmus comes to the plate here, he's also got 4 base on balls and 6 strikeouts. Takes a whack there and a swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Ethan Asmus. Number 3 in the batting order here for the Wolves of Elkhorn North. Quincy Gaberstein, the center fielder, is due up there next. There goes the runner at first base. The pitch is going to be popped up over here in the foul territory, and it's going to get out of play.
Please return all foul balls to the Hastings dugout for a 50.
So Jake Jensen will go back to the bag at first base here for Elkhorn North. The count is now sitting at 2 balls and 2 strikes. High school baseball here this afternoon on Extreme Sports. We're at Duncan Field. Quarterfinal round of the Eastern Midlands Athletic Conference Baseball Tournament here today. Runner inches away from the bag at first. He's going to stay put there. Pitch to the plate is going to be down low for a ball. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Winner of this ball game will play the winner of the game going on in Bennington today between Lincoln Northwest and the number 1 seed Bennington. Semifinal round is going to be on Thursday with the finals on Friday. Next pitch is going to be outside for a ball. And Elliott Sidlow out of the gate here with a couple of walks. Runners are on. It's first and second base. Quincy Gaberstein is going to come to the plate next. Gaberstein is the center fielder. His batting average is sitting at .321 on the season. 9 base hits and 28 trips to the plate. This guy's got 9 RBIs. He's got a home run for his extra base hits. Pitch is going to be outside for a ball. 1-0 is the count. Gaberstein has scored 8 runs himself. Down here in the number 4 spot in the batting order. Sidlow working with runners on at first and second base. 1 man out. There's a pitch that's going to be up high for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes. Gaberstein has got 3 base on balls. He's got 6 strikeouts so far this year. That on the count at 2 balls and no strikes. Next pitch there by Sidlow. That's going to be in there for a strike on the outside corner. 2-1 is the count. Asmus is down there at first base. Jansen is on at second. There's a swing and a miss here at the plate by Gaberstein. And the count now is at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Matt Christensen led off the ball game by flying out to shallow left field. The ball that was caught by the shortstop for Hastings, Royer DeLora. Jensen got a walk. Ethan Asmus got a walk. One man out for Elkhorn North. Runners at first and second base. Tucker Sinek, the second baseman for Hastings, hanging around the bag there at second base as the pitch comes to the plate. That's going to be outside for a ball. 3-2. And Sidlow has worked only 3 2/3 innings for the Tigers so far this year. There's a throw to second base. Diving back in there is going to be Jensen. Ahead of the tag that was delivered there by Tucker Sinek, the second baseman, covering the bag. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 man out here in the first inning of play. This will be a 7-inning affair here today between Elkhorn North and Hastings. There's a swing and a miss and a strikeout. Quincy Gaberstein is going to go down on strikes. Strikeout number 1 in the ball game for Sidlow. Ian Christo is going to come to the plate next. Christo is the first baseman. His batting average on the season is sitting at .303. He's got 10 base hits in 33 trips to the plate. Another left-handed hitter here for the Wolves of Elkhorn North. Runners are on at first and second base. Now 2 men out. Pitch comes inside and beans Christo. So now the bases are loaded. Couple of walks and a hit batter here in the first inning for Elliott Sidlow. Connor Werdeman is going to come to the plate next. He is the left fielder. Werdeman with a batting average of .300 on the season. 12 base hits in 40 trips to the plate. He's got 8 RBIs. This guy leads the team in doubles with 6. He hits that ball to a left center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Picked up by Dreher. Here comes the second runner to the plate, and it's going to be in there safely as the throw was cut off here in the infield by Brody Dreher. And that's going to be a 2-run single here for Connor Werdeman out of the number 6 spot. So Jensen comes in from third base to score. Asmus comes in from second base to score. Elkhorn North has got a 2-0 lead now over Hastings High as Christo delivers up a 2-run single. Or rather, Werdeman delivers up a 2-run single to a left center field. Runners are on now at first and second base. Christo is on at second. Werdeman is on at first. Asmus has scored. Jensen has scored 2-0. It's Elkhorn North out on top. This is going to be Phelan coming to the plate next. Brayson Phelan, he is the second baseman. Pitch is going to be in there for a strike. It's now 1-1 to Phelan. He has played in just 3 games for the Wolves this year. He's got a batting average of .600 on the season. 3 out of 5 from the plate. Takes a whack here and fouls it away on the third base side. 1-2. Phelan with no RBIs. He does have 1 triple for his extra base hits so far this year. Phelan, a right-handed hitter. No walks, no strikeouts. Next pitch is going to be popped up. It's going to be on the first base side. It's going to get out of play.
That foul ball through the Hastings dugout for your 50-cent reward.
Two balls and no strikes. Elkhorn North down on top of Hastings. Top of the first inning here this afternoon at Duncan Field. Elliott Sidlow throws under the plate. The ball's hit right back to Sidlow on the mound. He runs it toward first base. Overhand throw goes over to Chance Burton, and the inning is going to be over here for Elkhorn North. But the Wolves, they come up with 2 runs. 2 runs on 1 base hit. No errors on Hastings High. 2 runners left on base. We go to the bottom of the first inning with a score. Elkhorn North 2, Hastings High nothing. You're listening to Tiger Baseball on Extreme Sports.
TLC Vet Care is pleased to serve Hastings and the surrounding area. The goal at TLC Vet Care is to provide you and your pets with the best veterinary experience possible. Everything from dentistry to surgery. They can also do x-rays, microchipping, vaccinations, wellness checks, nutritional counseling, behavior management, parasite prevention, spay, and neuter. Let Dr. Tammy Craig and Dr. Catherine Caston take care of your pets. Give them a call at 402-463-2899 or stop in to see them at 512 Eastside Boulevard in Hastings. We are here for you and your pet. TLC Vet Care of Hastings.
5 Points Bank has been proudly serving the Tri-City area for decades, and we are continuously finding ways to make your banking experience easy and enjoyable. We offer the best of both worlds with kind and welcoming employees in the bank while creating a strong online presence to accommodate your busy lifestyle. Our innovative technology adds layers of security while being easily accessible to all age groups. Stop into the Better Bank to learn more today.
You are listening to Tiger Baseball on Extreme Sports.
Mike Will back here, Duncan Field and Hastings, 2-0 is the score. Elkhorn North has got the lead over the Tigers as we head to the bottom of the first inning. Elliott Sidlow, Brody Dreher, Chance Burton, the three guys coming up here for Hastings High. Sam Hunsberger is the pitcher here for Elkhorn North. He is 1-0 in the season. His earned run average is sitting at 5.29. Hunsberger has thrown 7 1/3 innings for Elkhorn North this year, giving up 8 hits and 6 runs, all 6 earned, 6 base on balls, and 10 strikeouts. And Sidlow, on a short plate appearance, is going to strike out here. Down to 11 strikeouts now in the season for Hunsberger as Elliott Sidlow strikes out. Here comes Brody Dreher to the plate next for Hastings High. Tigers now with a batting average as a team sitting at .256. Dreher is at .323. And the pitch to him is going to be outside for a ball. 1-0 it's a count. Dreher leads the team in base hits with 10. 10 out of 31 from the plate this year for Brody Dreher. There's the ball is going to be hit out toward left field. Werdeman comes out and he makes the catch. Connor Werdeman grabs the ball there. Brody Dreher gives it a ride, but right at the left fielder. And Connor Werdeman is going to bring up Chance Burton next. Burton in the number 3 hole here this afternoon. Batting average on the season is sitting at .261. Burton leads the team in runs scored with 8. Also leads the team in RBIs with 6. Burton is 6 out of 23 from the plate this season. Left-handed hitter. He's going to take a strike here, 0-1. Burton has got 1 double so far this year for his extra base hits. There's number 17 in that white uniform as he ducks in here from the left-hand side. Next pitch is going to be outside for a ball. Burton has walked a team leading 9 times this year. Burton has got no strikeouts so far this season. No strikeouts in 23 at-bats. Fouls away the next pitch here. It's going to be on the third base side, out of play.
2 foul balls and have enough money. Buy yourself a bag of popcorn at the concession stand. It's open and ready to serve you.
1 ball and 2 strikes to Chance Burton, the number 3 hitter in the batting order. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Get off the handle of the bat and fouls it away back into the seats. The guy remains at 1-2. Winner of this ball game will play the winner of the game going on in Bennington this afternoon between Bennington and Lincoln Southwest. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. It's going to be up high for a ball. 2-2 is the count. Take the back, Lincoln Northwest. Lincoln Northwest and Bennington playing this afternoon after Northwest beat Lincoln Standing Bear yesterday by a score of 6-2. Next pitch is going to be way up high for a ball, 3-2 the count. Waverly with an opening round win over Gretna 19-0. Blair beat Elkhorn by a score of 3-1. So the winners are all playing again in the quarterfinals this afternoon. There's the ball. It's going to be poked foul. Back at us, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Bennington is playing Lincoln Northwest. Hastings High here against Elkhorn North. Gretna East against Waverly. Norris against Blair. 3-2 pitch, a high fastball, and a swing and a miss. Burton goes down, a strikeout victim here in the first inning of play. So Hunsberger comes on and strikes out 2 of the 3 guys. Brody Dreher flies out to left field. Hastings goes down in order here in the first. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. We'll go to the second inning of play with a score. Elkhorn North 2, Hastings nothing. You're listening to high school baseball on Extreme Sports.
Have you or a loved one been injured in a motor vehicle accident? Hi, I'm Mitch Stellick from Stellick Law Firm in Grand Island, and we specialize in personal injury law. Let Stellick Law Firm assist you in making sure that you and your family are taken care of following a motor vehicle accident. Call us today at 308-675-4035 to schedule your appointment. Let us be your voice.
Beck's is the largest family-owned retail seed company in the United States and is dedicated to the needs and profitability of America's farmers. This is Sustainable Seed Solutions, your local Beck's dealer. Did you know that Beck's is the only company with access to every approved trait in the U.S.? This advantage allows us to remove the bias from sales and focus on what's best for farmers. For more information, call 402-751-0089 or find us at sustainableseedsolutions.com. Beck's would like to wish all area teams the best of luck this season.
This is Patrick Mahomes, and you are listening to Extreme Sports.
All right, Mike Will back here. Duncan Field and Hastings, second inning of play. High fly ball out toward right field. It's going to be caught there by Isaiah Shaw. So Elkhorn North leading off the second, 8-9-1 in their batting order here in this inning. That was Austin McMurtry flying out to right field. One pitch, and McMurtry is retired in the play. Carson Drever is coming to the plate next. There's a bouncer towards short. Delora picks it up. His throw over to first base is going to be to the home plate side of first. Grabbed there by Burton. He tries to tag out Drever going to the bag. The ball is knocked out of his glove, so Drever is going to get aboard here.
Number 3, Maverick Christensen.
Mav Christensen coming to the plate next for the Wolves. Drever is going to reach on an error on Hastings High. An error on the throw from Royer Delora at shortstop. So now there's one man out, one man on, and Elkhorn North has got a 2-0 lead over Hastings. Christensen, he fouled out, actually flew out to the shortstop in shallow left field to begin the ball game here for the Wolves. He sends that ball foul territory, right field side. 1-1 is the count. Christensen, a .371 batting average on the season, 13 base hits, 35 trips to the plate. He's got 4 RBIs. He's got 3 doubles. He's got a triple and no homers so far this season out of the leadoff spot. Here comes the 1-1 pitch, a slow breaking pitch that's going to miss. 2-1 is the count. Christensen actually leads the team in walks with 11. He's got 4 strikeouts so far this year. Drever is your base runner down there at first base. Big throw there by Elliott Sidlow. Drever is back in there. 43 stolen bases so far this year for Elkhorn North. They've got 43 steals in the 13 games played. As the ball is going to be popped up. And it's out in center field. And that is going to fall for a base hit. And it's picked up by Brody Dreher, and he throws it at second base. Tigers had 3 guys right there in the area. The shortstop, the second baseman, and the center fielder all going out. And the ball falls right amongst the 3. So a base hit there for Christensen. And now Jake Jensen will come to the plate next. So Christensen gets aboard with a base hit here. So a hit and an error so far in this inning. Elkhorn North has got runners on at first and second base. Jake Jensen will come to the plate next. He's their leading hitter on the team. Batting average at .444. Reached on a base on balls back there in inning number 1 and then scored a run. So that last play won't go down as an error, but it certainly was a medley between Royer DeLaura, the shortstop, Tucker Sinek, the second baseman, and Brody Jurr, the center fielder. There's a bunt laid down. Picked up by the pitcher. He throws it to a first base. That's going to be in time. Jensen lays down the sacrifice. That is successful. Runners move on to second and third base on the play as the sacrifice is successful. And now there's one man out. 2-0 is the score. Elkhorn North has got the lead. Ethan Asmus will come to the plate next. Asmus is the designated hitter in this ball game. He reached on a walk back there in inning number 1 and scored a run. Asmus started the day with a batting average of .368. The pitch comes back to the backstop, and a run comes in to score from third base. So Drever is going to score on the wild pitch there by Elliott Sidlow. It's now a 3-0 ball game. Elkhorn North has got the lead. Christensen moves over to third base on the play. Elkhorn North now leading 3-0. Now Tom Johnson, the pitching coach for the Tigers, is going to come out and have a couple of words with Elliott Sidlow. So 3-0 is the score. Runners over there at third base. Ethan Asmus here at the plate, 1 ball and no strikes.
The courtesy runner for
Cam Schmeckel is the courtesy runner over there at third base, running for the catcher in Christensen. So Schmeckel is on at third. There's only one man out here for Elkhorn North in the second inning of play. The Wolves scoring 2 runs in the first inning on a couple of walks and a hit batter and a 2-run single from Connor Werdeman. And now they have plated 1 so far here in the second on a base hit, an error, and a sacrifice. Ethan Asmus up there right now here in the second inning. The count to him is a 1 ball and no strikes. Next pitch by Sidlow, a fastball that misses. 2-0 the count here to Asmus. 14 base hits and 38 trips to the plate. 7 RBIs for this guy, 4 doubles. No home runs. There's a high fastball and a swing and a miss. 2-1 is the count. Asmus has got 4 walks. He's got 6 strikeouts so far this season. 2-1 to count to Ethan Asmus, number 3 in the batting order. 2-1 pitch on the way. That's going to be outside for a ball, and it's now 3-1. Elkhorn North sitting at 7-6 on the season. Hastings coming in 7-4. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. It's going to be outside for a ball, and he walks him. That's going to be the 3rd walk of the ball game given up now by Sidlow. He's also got a hit batter. And now Quincy Gaberstein is going to come to the plate next. And now the runner between first and second is caught up, and now the throw to home plate is going to be in time. So I don't know if that was designed or what, but Asmus, he drew the base on balls, and then he wandered off of the bag. He was tagged out. The runner from third base was going to try to come home and score. It turns out to be a double play there. Kind of a weird ending to the second inning as Elkhorn North had a chance to maybe break this thing open. But the runner at first base in Asmus was tagged out. In the meantime, the runner at third base, Schmeckel, was going to try to sneak home, and they caught him sliding into the sliding into the plate here at home. So Elkhorn North scores 1 run in the inning. Could have been a lot worse. 1 run on 1 base hit, 1 error on Hastings, and nobody left on base. We go to the bottom of the second inning. The score, Elkhorn North 3, Hastings nothing. You're listening to Tiger Baseball.
Family Medical Center of Hastings is the place to go for all your healthcare needs. Their team is trained to treat the whole person regardless of age. They provide a wide range of medical care, including acute care, routine health screenings, and treatment of chronic conditions. They're dedicated to providing you the best care in the most cost-effective manner. Family Medical Center, as an independent clinic, has served the community for over 65 years. Your family's home for healthcare. 1021 West 14th Street. Proud to support all area student athletes.
You are listening to Tiger Baseball on Extreme Sports.
Mike Well back here, Duncan Field and Hastings. High school baseball today here on Extreme Sports. 3-0 is the score. Elkhorn North has got the lead. Going to have 4, 5, and 6 in the batting order here for the Tigers. Hastings went down in order in the first inning of play. So this is going to be Ashton Haas, Carlos Jimenez, and Isaiah Shaw coming to the plate here in the second inning. Sam Hunsberger is the pitcher out there for Elkhorn North, right-handed thrower. Working from the stretch with nobody on the base pads. 3-0 is the count here to Ashton Haas. Shows bunt, going to take a strike there, 3-1. Haas a batting average of 182 so far on the season. Haas has got 4 base hits in 22 trips to the plate. Next pitch is going to be in there for a strike in the outside corner. Haas throws away the bat, was on his way down to first base. Home plate umpire rings him up, comes back and grabs the club here in the right-hand batter's box. The count down, 3 balls and 2 strikes to Haas. Next pitch is going to be inside for a ball, and now he walks him. Ashton Haas heads down the bag at first. He becomes the first base runner now for the Tigers.
Number 10, Carlos Jimenez.
Carlos Jimenez will come to the plate next. He is the third baseman. Jimenez, a batting average of 300 on the season. 9 base hits and 30 trips to the plate for Carlos. Leads the team in RBIs with 6. No extra base hits so far this season. He has scored 6 runs. Carlos from the right-hand side now. Ashton Haas dancing away from the bag at first. The throw over there is not going to be in time. Jimenez has got 5 base on balls. He's got 4 strikeouts so far this year. Tigers with 41 stolen bases on the season so far. 41 stolen bases in 11 games. There's a ball hit out toward the left field. Werdeman backs up. He backs up and it goes over his head out there in the left field. Haas is around the bag at second. He's on the way to third. Jimenez pulls up at second base with a double. Carlos Jimenez with a double to left field. Werdeman looked like he was going to have plenty of time to get under that one. It comes down, it falls over his head. The winds are blowing a little bit toward the left field corner, so maybe the wind had something to do with that one, but that one is over the head of the left fielder in Connor Werdeman. So now the Tigers have something going here in the second. Runners are on at first and second base, and nobody out. Here's Isaiah Shaw coming to the plate next. Shaw is the right fielder. He's got a batting average of 600 on the season. Shaw's got 6 base hits and 10 trips to the plate. He had 3 in the 2 games over the weekend. 1-0 is the count. Next one is going to be in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Isaiah Shaw had 2 hits in the first game against Waverly. Had a base hit in the second ball game against Lincoln Northwest. 3 hits in the doubleheader over the weekend. There's the ball hit on the ground out toward left field. That's going to be through there for a base hit. And Werdeman bobbles the ball. Here comes a second run to the plate. And the Tigers have plated 2 runs here. Isaiah Shaw is going to get a base hit. And then an error chalked up on a Werdeman out there in the left field to allow the second run to come in to score. So Shaw is going to get the RBI as Ashton Haas comes in to score. And then Carlos Jimenez is going to score on the error on the left fielder, and it's now a 3-2 ball game. Adam Rutt is going to come up there next. So Adam Rutt comes to the plate with a bat on at first base. That is Isaiah Shaw. Rutt with a batting average of .261 on the season. Shaw is down there at first base now for Hastings High. Shaw's got 2 steals so far this year. Pitch is going to be up high for a ball here. 1 ball and no strikes. So Adam Rutt is your batter. Rutt has got 6 base hits. 23 trips to the plate, 3 runs scored. Rutt tied for the team lead with RBIs this year. He's got 6 of them. 1 double, lays down a bunt, back out to the mound. Grab there, his throw over to first base is going to be in time, so Rutt lays down the sacrifice. Hunsberger throws it over to the first baseman and Ian Christo. Runner moves over to second base on the play. That's Isaiah Shaw. Dom Monte coming up to the plate next. So Monte is the left fielder, batting average of .200 on the season for Monte. 2 base hits and 10 trips to the plate. He has scored 5 runs. No extra base hits this year for Monte. Pitch to him is going to be up high for a ball. Monte has walked 6 times so far this year. He has struck out 3 times. 3-2 is the score. Elkhorn North with the lead. Next pitch is a fastball that misses outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Two and 0 the count. Hastings High with a couple of runs in here in the second inning of play. Next pitch is going to be in there for a strike on Monte. It is now 2 balls and 1 strike. Looking in on Adams Central. Seward with a lead over Adams Central today. Score is 2-1. They're in the bottom of the second inning. So bottom of the second, Seward with a lead over Adams Central 2-1. Patriots have won 7 games in a row entering that ball game today. Adams Central sitting at 10-3. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. It's going to be fouled on the third base side toward the Hastings High dugout. So the count remains at 2-2. Hastings in the third base dugout here today. Elkhorn North across the way. First base dugout. 1 man out. 2-2 is the count. There's a swing and a miss and a strikeout. Dom Monte strikes out. Strikeout number 3 in the ball game now for Hunsberger. And coming up there next is going to be Royer Delora. He is the shortstop. Delora with a batting average of .231 so far this season. He'll bat from the right-hand side. Man is on his second base. That is Isaiah Shaw. There's a swing and a miss there by Delora. 0-1 on him. 6 base hits, 26 trips to the plate for Royer Delora. 5 runs scored. He's got 3 RBIs so far this year. Hits that ball out toward right field. That's going to fall for a base hit. Inches in fair territory around the bag at third. Coming home and scoring in the play is going to be Shaw. And the Tigers have come back to tie the score at 3 runs apiece here in the second inning on the RBI single by Royer Delora down the line. That was just inches fair down the line in the right field. Hastings comes back to tie the score at 3-3. Here comes Elliott Sidlow to the plate next for Hastings High. Sidlow struck out his first time up there. Started the day with a batting average of .222. So Sidlow has got 8 base hits and 36 trips to the plate, 7 runs scored. 2 RBIs for Elliott Sidlow. Delora is your base runner down there at first base for Hastings High. Delores got 2 stolen bases so far this year. Inches away from the bag down there at first. He'll stay put. Pitch to the plate is going to be in there for a strike. Now 2-1 is the count to Elliott Sidlow. Hastings batting here in the second inning of play. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. It's going to be inside for a ball. 3-1 is the count. Don't forget Hastings College baseball coming your way Thursday here on Extreme Sports. Hastings and Midland. Coverage begins at 12:45. There's a swing and a miss at the plate. The runner's going to go at first base. The throw down there is going to be in time. So they strike out Sidlow. Strikeout number 4 in the ball game. They catch Royer Delora trying to steal down there at second base. So it turns out to be a double play, and that is the end of the Tigers here in the second inning. But Hastings High scoring 3 runs. 3 runs in the second inning on 3 base hits. 1 error on Elkhorn North, and nobody left on base. We go to the third inning. It's Hastings 3, Elkhorn North 3. You're listening to Tiger Baseball on Extreme Sports.
Are you ready to tee off on a golfing adventure like no other? Look no further than the Southern Hills Golf Club of Hastings. The course at Southern Hills is a challenging and picturesque course that is perfect for players of all skill levels. The course features well-manicured greens, rolling fairways, and several water hazards that add to the challenge. But that's not all. The Southern Hills Golf Club also offers a kitchen that serves up delicious snacks and meals, a bar to quench your thirst, a driving range, and a practice green. Book your tee times at southernhillshastings.com or call 402-463-8006.
Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill has been serving Hastings and the surrounding area for more than 25 years, becoming more than just another bar and grill. It's a Hastings institution. Don't miss Wing Night every Wednesday, featuring legendary wings that are crispy, saucy, and downright delicious. Stop back on Thursday for roasted chicken. Fridays, enjoy the prime rib and seafood buffet. Then savor Bullseye's world-famous prime rib on Saturday. On Sundays, indulge in the brunch buffet from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. For over a quarter century, Bullseye's has been the go-to spot for good times, great food, and unforgettable memories. Visit Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill on West 2nd and Hastings, right across the street from the water park.
You are listening to Tiger Baseball on Extreme Sports.
Mike Will back here at Duncan Field. There's a ball hit down the line in left field. That's going to be in fair territory. Picked up out there by Dom Monte. So Elkhorn North is now getting a base runner here in the third. Quincy Gaberstein leads off the third inning with a single out to left field. Ian Christo is going to be the next guy coming to the plate. He was hit by a pitch in inning number 1. 3-3 is the score. Hastings and Elkhorn North playing here this afternoon. This is the quarterfinals of the Eastern Midlands Athletic Conference. Runner's going to take his lead down there at first base. That's a Gaberstein. Sidlow offers one to the plate. Fastball is going to be inside for a ball. 1-0 is the count. That's the Tigers joining the Eastern Midlands Athletic Conference a couple of years ago. One of the newest members of this 11-team conference. Gaberstein taking his lead down there at first base. The pitch to the plate is going to be outside for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes. Hastings sitting at 7-4 on the season. Elkhorn North coming in here 7-6. 2 balls and no strikes to Christo. Next pitch is going to be way up high for a ball. 3-0 is the count. So we gaze down on the Hastings bullpen on the third base side. Nobody up and throwing right now. Sidlow has went all the way so far for Hastings High. There's the next pitch. It's going to be in there for a strike, and it's now 3 balls and 1 strike. Sidlow had 43 pitches now. Here in the 3rd inning. Nobody out. There goes the runner at first base. A pitch inside to throw down there by Rutt is not going to be in time. The ball gets away in the shallow center field, but a stolen base there by Gaberstein as he moves from first to second on the play. Count here at the plate is now at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Winner plays again on Thursday against the winner of the game going on between top-seeded Bennington and Lincoln Northwest this afternoon. That game will be on Thursday. There's a high fly ball out toward right field. Drifting back, your second baseman, Senek, and he makes the catch. Ian Christo is going to fly out to second base. That is the first out of the 3rd inning. Connor Werdeman is going to come to the plate next. Werdeman had a 2-run single back there in the 1st inning. Werdeman started the day with a batting average of .300. Here's a Sidlow's pitch. It's going to be hit out toward center field. Coming on and making the catch there is going to be a Brody Dreher. So Connor Werdeman is going to fly out to center field. And now Brayson Phelan is going to come up there next. Phelan hit one back to the pitcher to end the 1st inning of play. Back up here in the 3rd. He's got a batting average of .600 so far this season. Phelan waits on the pitch here. Runner is on at second base. It's going to be outside for a ball, 1-0. Phelan didn't have a lot of at-bats. He is 3 out of 5 from the plate. He has scored 2 runs, no RBIs. He does have a triple for his extra base hits. 1-0 is the count. Phelan's going to send that ball out toward left field. Monte goes over, and coming over is going to be the center fielder, Dreher, and he's going to make the catch. Dreher makes the catch in front of Dom Monte over there in left center field. So Elkhorn North is retired in the play here in the 3rd. They score no runs on a base hit, no errors, and a runner left on base. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. The score, it is Hastings 3, Elkhorn North 3. You're listening to Tiger Baseball on Extreme Sports.
If you are looking for screen printing or embroidery work, turn to the experts at Protein Design of Grand Island. They have over 19 years of experience and are locally owned. The staff at Protein Design can create that shirt for your special event with custom screen printing services. Or get some custom embroidery on your clothing, hats, bags, or other accessories. At Protein Design of Grand Island, you can get the uniforms for your high school or college sports teams too. Get a quote by simply going to the website at proteindesign.com or by calling 308-203-4044. There's in-store pickup and delivery available. Protein Design, 2716 Old Fair Road in Grand Island. When it comes to helping you protect what's important to you, you can trust the licensed independent insurance agents at Klein Insurance of Hastings. No matter what type of insurance you need, from auto to home to farm and crop, Klein Insurance will get it covered. They'll help you find the right policy for your specific situation. Klein Insurance has been in business since 1959 and is locally owned. Same-day quotes are available. At Klein Insurance, you'll get years of expertise, attention to detail, and exceptional customer service. Klein Insurance, 710 South Burlington in Hastings. Call 402-463-1256.
You are listening to Tiger Baseball on Extreme Sports.
I'm going to have a new pitcher out there for Elkhorn North. This is going to be a left-handed thrower in Sam Huff. Huff has seen only 4 batters this year. As he throws one of the plays, going to be inside for a ball here. Huff has given up 1 hit, 4 runs. All 4 earned, 3 base on balls, no strikeouts. Again, he's seen only 4 batters all season long. And now he is out there. He's No record so far this year. This will be his third appearance. So Sam Huff now throwing for Elkhorn North. There's a bouncer toward the second base. It's picked up there. Quick throw over to first base. Not in time. Brody Dreher is going to get aboard here for a Hastings High in the infield single. Brayson Phelan waits for it there at second base. Took a rather large hop before Phelan pulls the ball in there at second. He had a quick throw over to first. That's not in time.
The center fielder, number 3,
Dreher.
Brody Dreher.
Well, that was Brendan Chris, who was batting for the Tigers. So Brendan Chris was batting for the Tigers, and now Dreher is going to come up there next, and he hits that ball out toward the left center field. That is going to be caught out there, and a great catch by the center fielder. Albelstein makes the catch out there in the center field.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 17, Chance Burton.
So now Chance Burton is going to come to the plate next. That was Sidlow batting, and now Chris is running for the pitcher down there at first base. So Chris is on at first base. So this is Chance Burton coming to the plate next. There's a ball that's going to be running wild in the infield, and Burton is going to be safe down there at first base.
Stepping to the plate.
Coming up there next is going to be Ashton Haas. So Burton on just a slow roller out toward his second base. He is going to get aboard here. Tigers now have runners on at first and second base. Ashton Haas coming to the plate next. He is the designated hitter in this ball game. He reached on a base on balls. So Ashton Haas will come to the plate here with Sam Huff on the mound. There's a pitch by Huff that's going to be in there for a strike. 1-1 is the count. Ashton Haas started the day with a batting average of 182. He reached on a base on balls back there in inning number 2. 3-3 is the score. There's a breaking pitch thrown there by Sam Huff that's going to be in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. Burton is on at first base. You've got Chris running for Sidlow at second base. Huff will offer one to the plate. There's a bouncer towards second again. Going to be grabbed there. The throw over to first base. That's going to be in time. Phelan makes the grab on the ball there at the second base. Runners advance to second and third on the play. Now there's 2 outs here for Hastings High in this third inning. Carlos Jimenez is going to come to the plate next. Phelan did a good job there at the second base. Burton was running from first to second. Cut right in front of the bouncing ball there. Went to Phelan. Racing keeps his eyes on the ball. Hauls are in. Runners are on at second and third base. 2 men out here in the third inning.
The third baseman, number 10, Carlos
Jimenez is going to come to the plate. Head coach for Elkhorn North made a quick appearance out to talk with his pitcher, Sam Huff. Huff going to work from the stretch here. Left-handed thrower. Here comes the pitch to Jimenez. It's going to be in there for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. You're listening to high school baseball coverage here this afternoon on Extreme Sports. We're at Duncan Field. Quarterfinal round of the Eastern Midlands Athletic Conference Baseball Tournament. There's a bouncer back out toward the pitcher's mound. Throw over to first base, right through the first baseman's glove. Ian Christo, 1 run scores. Here's the second one coming to the plate. Heading down to a second base is going to be Jimenez. A bouncer right back to the mound. Huff grabs it there and then rockets the ball down to first base. That one went right through the glove of Ian Cristo, and 2 runs coming to score as Jimenez is going to get a board here. That's going to be an error chalked up on the throw by the pitcher, Sam Huff. 2 runs come in to score here for Elkhorn North, or for Hastings High against Elkhorn North. And the Tigers have now got the lead here in this one. Five to 3 is the score. Hastings with a base runner at second base. That is Jimenez. Austin Shaw, or rather Isaiah Shaw, coming to the plate here for Hastings High. He had a RBI single back there in the second inning of play. Hits that ball towards short. Going to be fielded there. A throw to first base. That's going to be in time. Jake Jensen over to Ian Cristo to retire Isaiah Shaw. But the Tigers, they come up with a couple of runs here in the third inning. 2 runs on 2 hits. 1 error on Elkhorn North and 2 runners left on base. We go to the 4th inning of play. The score, Hastings High 5, Elkhorn North 3. You're listening to high school baseball on Extreme Sports.
If you are looking for screen printing or embroidery work, turn to the experts at Protein Design of Grand Island. They have over 19 years of experience and are locally owned. The staff at Protein Design can create that shirt for your special event with custom screen printing services. Or get some custom embroidery on your clothing, hats, bags, or other accessories. At Protein Design of Grand Island, you can get the uniforms for your high school or college sports teams too. Get a quote by simply going to the website at proteindesign.com or by calling 308-203-4044. There's in-store pickup and delivery available. Protein Design, 2716 Old Fair Road in Grand Island.
At Midwest Farm Management, often the most challenging decision to our clients is what to do with a family farm. We've been helping answer this question since the 1970s. Our company is focused on working with tenants that are good stewards of the family farm while offering excellent returns to our owners. Our services include, but are not limited to, detailed financial and field reports, grain marketing, crop insurance, and finding and executing a lease agreement that best fits your farm. Give us a call today at 402-463-1110 or find us on the web at midwestfarmmanagement.com.
You are listening to Tiger Baseball on Extreme Sports.
Hi, Mike Will back here, Duncan Field and Hastings High School Baseball on Extreme Sports. It's Hastings out on top of Elkhorn North. The score is 5-3. Elliot Sidlow is going to continue to throw out there for the Tigers as we head to the 4th inning of play. This one's scheduled for 7 here tonight. The winner plays again on Thursday against either Bennington or Lincoln Northwest. Austin McMurtry is the guy going to lead off the 4th inning here for Elkhorn North. He is the third baseman. The count to him, 1 ball, 1 strike here. Sidlow winds and delivers. Next pitch is going to be down low for a ball, 2-1. McMurtry with a .393 batting average on the season. He flew out to right field his first time up there. 2-1 pitch is on the way. That's going to be in there for a strike. It's now 2 balls and 2 strikes. 5 runs, 5 hits, and an error for Hastings so far in this ball game. 3 runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors for Elkhorn North. There's a called third strike on the outside corner. Austin McMurtry strikes out. That's going to be strikeout number 2 in the ball game now for Hastings pitcher Elliot Sidlow. Carson Drever is going to come to the plate next. Drever with a .316 batting average on the season. Reached on an error his first time up there and then came around to score a run in the second inning of play. So Drever up there against Elliot Sidlow for the second time in this ball game. As a bouncer toward third, it's going to be in foul territory. 1-1 is the count. Hastings College baseball coming up for you on Thursday this week here on Extreme Sports. It'll be an afternoon affair. Hastings playing Midland. Doubleheader gets underway at 1. Coverage begins at 12:45 Thursday afternoon here on Extreme Sports. With Easter coming up this weekend, teams in the Great Plains Athletic Conference will not play for the most part this weekend. So they'll play on Thursday afternoon. There's the ball. It's going to be fouled away on the first base side. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The final home appearance of the season for the Broncos for the 2025 season on Thursday. 2 balls and 2 strikes here. There's the ball. It's going to be popped up, and it's going to get out of play on the first base side. So 2 balls and 2 strikes here to Carson Drever, the right fielder for Elkhorn North. .316 is batting average to his start today. Sidlow working quickly. He gets his sign from his catcher, Adam Rutt. Next pitch is going to be outside and down low for a ball. Now 3-2. Drever has got 1 walk. He's got 5 strikeouts so far this season. The count is full at 3-2. There's the ball. It's going to be hit out toward left field. That's going to fall for a base hit. Picked up out there by Dom Monte. So a base hit here for Carson Drever for Elkhorn North in the 4th inning of play. So Drever gets the base hit. The 5th inning of the ball game for the Wolves. Now Bab Christensen is going to come to the plate next. Christensen had a single his last time up there in the 2nd. Started the ball game in the 1st by popping out to the shortstop, so he's 1 for 2 so far today. Batting average on the season is sitting at .371. A pitch here by Sidlow, a fastball is going to miss inside. Now the Tigers do have a reliever warming up down there in the 3rd base bullpen. Drever is your base runner down there at first. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. That ball hit toward right field. It's going to be in foul territory. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That foul ball is also worth 50 cents if you want to go.
1-1 is the count here to the number 1 guy in the batting order, and Bab Christensen batting here from the left-hand side. Drever, your base runner down there at first, taking his lead down there. Here comes a pitch to the plate. That one's going to be fouled away. 1-2 is the count now.
That'll get you a bag of popcorn.
Sidlow now with 62 total pitches in this ball game. 1-2 the count here to Christensen with 1 man out for Elkhorn North in his 4th inning of play. This one's scheduled for 7 here today between the Wolves and the Tigers. Drever, your base runner at first, inches away. There's a swing and a miss at the plate, and Christensen goes down. Strikeout number 3 in the ball game now for Elliott Sidlow. Jake Jensen is going to come to the plate next. Jensen is the leading hitter on the team. Brings a .444 batting average to Hastings here today. Jensen reached on a base on ball, scored a run in the 1st inning. Laid down his sacrifice in inning number 2. 2 men out. Runner is at first base. That is Drever. The pitch to Jensen is going to be outside for a ball. 1-0. There's the count down to Jensen. He's got 20 base hits and 45 trips to the plate so far this season. Throwing to first base, not in time. Jensen with 13 runs scored. He's got 10 RBIs, 3 doubles, 4 triples, and a home run. Left-handed hitter here for Elkhorn North. Another quick throw over to first base, not in time as Drever is back in there. Drever's got 4 of the 43 stolen bases for Elkhorn North so far this season. Burton will hold him on defensively for the Tigers. There's the ball going to be popped up a mile high out in left field, and that is going to fall off of a Tiger out there. bounces off of the glove and maybe off of the shoulder of the shortstop in Royer DeLaura. That's the second or third ball that's been misplayed by the Tigers. That one bounces off of the back or the shoulder of Royer DeLaura, and it falls to the turf. Now head coach Blake Marquardt comes out and makes sure DeLaura is going to be all right. But a misplayed ball there by the Tigers. So Jake Jensen is going to reach on an error. Runners are on at first and second base. Coming up there next is going to be Ethan Asmus. Royer DeLaura going out into shallow left field along with Dom Monte, the left fielder, and the center fielder in Dreher. Runners are now on at first and third base on the air on the Tigers. 5-3 is the score. Hastings with the lead. Ethan Asmus is the guy at the plate. He has walked twice so far today. Asmus started the day with a batting average of .368. 2 men out for Elkhorn North here in the fourth inning of play. There's the next pitch. He's going to be outside for a ball. Now 2 balls and no strikes. Sidlow has thrown 3 2/3 innings so far for Hastings, giving up 4 hits and 3 runs, 3 base on balls, and 3 strikeouts. 2-0 is the count here. Here's a swing and a miss. Asmus with a big cut there. Comes up empty. 2-1. There's the count down to Asmus. Ethan has walked 4 times so far this year. He has struck out 6 times. Runners on at first and third base here for the Wolves. Here's the ball. It's going to be hit to a left center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Picked up by Monte. Second runner is going to stay there at third base, and taking off for second is going to be Asmus. So Asmus gets a RBI single here in the fourth inning of play. He goes to second base on the throw in. Runners on at second and third base now for the Wolves. 5-4 is the score now. These two teams played just a couple of weeks ago. And Elkhorn North was able to beat Hastings High by a score of 3-2. Another tight ball game here tonight. Fourth inning with 2 runners out. Quincy Gaberstein is the guy coming to the plate here. Gaberstein, .321 is his batting average. Struck out in the first inning. Had a single in the third, so he's 1 for 2 so far in this ball game. There's a high fly ball again out toward the outfield, and that is going to be caught out there by Brody Dreher, and he makes the grab as he falls to the turf. Hangs onto the ball. Quincy Gaberstein flies out to center field here in the fourth inning. Elkhorn North, they come up with 1 run on 2 base hits, 1 error on Hastings, and a runner left on base. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Hastings 5, Elkhorn North 4. You're listening to Tiger Baseball on Extreme Sports.
Since 1996, Cully Pipe and Steel continues to meet the pipe and steel needs of Greater Nebraska and Kansas. Cully Pipe and Steel is a one-stop shop for all of your pipe and steel needs. Cully Pipe and Steel stocks a wide variety of steel and plumbing products, from custom steel products to structural steel, rebar fabrication, steel fabrications, and retail and wholesale plumbing parts and fixtures. Remember Cully Pipe and Steel of Hastings. They're located at 405 West South Street and the plumbing showroom at 300 South Colorado in Hastings.
At Reuter Auction and Realty, we are land brokers and equipment auctioneers. Our company is deeply rooted in agriculture, and we realize that farm and ranch assets are serious business. We are an integrity-based organization which has evolved into over 55 years of service to Nebraska and northern Kansas. Consult with one of our 12 agents today if it's time to sell your family's land and assets. Call us today for a no-obligation consultation at 402-463-8565 or go to reuterauction.com.
Keep it here on Extreme Sports.
Hits it to right field. Brennan is back. He's at the wall, and we are tied.
Your all-access pass to nonstop sports talk and live play-by-play coverage.
You guys are the number one sports station because you make the phones light up.
Mike Will back here at Duncan Field in Hastings. We head to the 5th inning. It's a 5-4 ball game. Hastings High has got the lead. Bottom of the 4th inning it should be. 5-4 is the score. Tigers will bring up Adam Rutt, Dom Monte, and Royer DeLaura here in this inning. One of those guys get aboard. We'll see Elliot Sidlow coming to the plate. Hastings High with 3 runs in the second, 2 runs in the 3rd inning of play. Elkhorn North scoring 2 runs in the first. They got a run in the second and a run in the 4th inning, so it's a 5-4 ball game. Sam Huff on relief now for Elkhorn North. There's the ball hit to second base. It's grabbed there. Phelan grabs it and gets it over to first base to retire Adam Rutt. So 1 up, 1 down here for the Tigers in the 4th inning. Dom Monte coming to the plate next. Monte is the left fielder. He struck out back there in inning number 2. Started the day with a batting average of 200. Monte down here in the number 8 hole. The pitch to him is going to be in there for a strike. Monte with 2 base hits and 10 trips to the plate so far this year. 5 runs scored, no RBIs. High chopper toward first is going to be grabbed there and racing over to the bag to record the out is going to be Ian Christo. So Monte is going to ground out to first baseman Ian Christo here in the 4th. Royer DeLaura is going to come to the plate next. DeLaura is the shortstop. He had an RBI single back there in the 2nd inning. Royer DeLaura with a batting average of .231 on the season. Pitch to him is going to be outside for a ball. 1-0 is the count. DeLaura has got 6 base hits and 26 trips to the plate, 3 RBIs, no extra base hits. He has scored 5 runs. Next pitch is going to be in there for a strike. Now 1 ball and 1 strike. DeLaura down here in the number 8 spot for Hastings head coach Blake Marquardt. Next pitch is going to be inside down low. It's now 2 balls and 1 strike. Winner plays again on Thursday in the semifinals of this tournament, the Eastern Midlands Athletic Conference baseball tournament. They'll either face the number 1 seed in Bennington or the number 8 seed in Lincoln Northeast, or rather Lincoln Northwest in the semifinals. Next pitch is going to be fouled away, first base side. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Royer DeLaura. 2 outs for Hastings here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. There's a called 3rd strike, and Royer DeLaura watches that one go by. Strikeout number 1 in the ball game for Sam Huff. And the inning is over for Hastings High here in the 4th. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. We go to the 5th inning with a score. Hastings 5, Elkhorn North 4. You're listening to Tiger Baseball on Extreme Sports.
Ridgeline, a local accounting and financial services firm, proudly supports all area high school athletes. There is more than one path toward financial security. We take the time to know you well, to understand your financial situation, your business, your farm, and your personal goals. That's why our work with you is more about personal connections than it is about the numbers. Choosing the right path takes experience, creativity, and guidance you can trust. Come join us and enjoy the view at Ridgeline.
If you're looking for auto glass work, call Auto Glass Experts of Hastings. Jeff and Brent have over 60 years of combined experience. They can fix your glass in just about anything from your car or pick up to heavy-duty repairs on your truck or farm equipment, tractors, loaders, graders, or semi-trucks. No other glass repair and replacement business comes close to the high standards of quality and customer service you'll find with the Auto Glass Experts. If you've just got a little ding in your windshield, They offer rock chip repair. Give them a call today at 402-463-0025 or stop in and see them at 405 West J Street in Hastings. You are listening to Tiger Baseball on Extreme Sports.
Mike Will back here, Duncan Field and Hastings. It's a 5-4 ball game. Hastings with a lead over Elkhorn North here in the quarterfinal round of the Eastern Midlands Athletic Conference baseball tournament. Sidlow stays out there. The pitch for Hastings here in the fifth inning. This is Ian Christo, the first baseman. He hits that one right to second base. Sennick grabs it for Hastings high defensively and gets it over the first baseman, Chance Burton, to retire. Ian Christo. Coming up there next is going to be Connor Werdeman. He is the left fielder. Werdeman had a 2-run single in the first inning, and he flew out to center field in inning number 3, so he's 1 for 2 here in this ball game. Star of the day with a batting average of .300 for Connor Werdeman. There's a pitch that's going to be hit toward third. Carlos Jimenez, a long throw over to first base. That's going to be in time. Jimenez with a good strong arm there. He grabs it right at the foul line at third base behind the bag and got to move to Chance Burton to retire. Connor Werdeman on the play. Coming up there next is going to be Brayson Phelan. Phelan is the second baseman. He is 0 for 2 so far today. Started the day with a batting average of .600 here for Elkhorn North. Pitch to him is going to be outside, up high. 1-0. There's the count here to Phelan. Brayson out with a lot of at-bats. He is, 3 out of 5 from the plate so far this year. Takes a whack at this one, and a swing and a miss, 1-1. There's the count. Phelan with a triple so far this year for his extra base hits, no walks, and no strikeouts. Next pitch is going to be up high and outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Base pads are empty here for Elkhorn North. Top half of the fifth inning. Here comes the 2-1 pitch on the way. That's going to be lifted out to the outfield. Dom Monte, the left fielder, settles under it and makes the catch. There's a 1-2-3 inning here for Elkhorn North as Phelan flies out to left field to end the fifth inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We go to the bottom of the...
I'm John Butler, funeral director and owner at Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Hastings.
And I'm Nikki Butler, the advanced funeral planning specialist. Whether you choose a traditional service, cremation, or a unique memorial service, our experienced staff is here to help guide you through every step. Visit us at lbvfh.com to learn more about our services and how we can support you.
Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center. We are here when your need is greatest.
Get ready, race fans. Cam Raceway is teaming up with Extreme Sports for an electrifying season of high-speed, dirt-slinging, adrenaline-pumping action. Every race night, we're bringing you live video coverage straight from the track, so you won't miss a single lap, pass, or photo finish. From non-wing warriors to cage karts, flat karts, and the A-class winged beasts, we've got it all. There's nothing like the roar of the engines, the smell of burning rubber, and the rush of dirt flying action right in front of you. So get to the track and experience it live. But if you can't make it, don't sweat. Extreme Sports has you covered. Buckle up, because this season is going to be fast, fierce, and unforgettable. Make sure you like and follow Extreme Sports on Facebook to get all the latest updates, and we will see you at the track. Make sure you like and follow Extreme Sports on Facebook to get all the latest updates, and we will see you at the track.
You are listening to Tiger Baseball on Extreme Sports.
Mike Will back here, Duncan Field and Hastings. We are in the bottom of the fifth inning. Hastings High has got the lead over Elkhorn North. The score is 5-4. This is Sidlow leading things off here. And Sidlow's going to get aboard here for the Tigers. It was a called third strike there, and the catcher drops the third strike. Sidlow runs down to first base on the play. So he gets aboard, and now Brendan Chris is going to come out and run. So the catcher, Mav Christensen, drops that third strike. Officially a strikeout in the game, strikeout number 2 for Sam Huff. But Sidlow is going to get aboard. And now Brody Dreer is going to come up there next. 5-4 is the score. This is the quarterfinals of the Eastern Midlands Athletic Conference Tournament for baseball. As the ball hit back to the mound, Huff grabs it, it goes over to first base. That's going to be in time to catch a Brody Dreer, but Dreer lays down the sacrifice. Moves the base runner from first to second on the play. So Chris is aboard at second base. Now Chance Burton is coming up there next. Burton, he struck out in the first inning, had a single, scored a run in the third inning of play. Burton starting the day with a batting average of .261. Tigers with a 1-run lead here. Chris inching away from the bag at second. Huff's pitch to the plate is going to be inside for a ball and a breaking pitch. 1 ball and no strikes. Ashton Haas would follow Chance, and then Carlos Jimenez. Tigers looking to add to their 1-run lead here. Here comes the next pitch to Chance Burton. That's going to be in there for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike now to Burton. Batting from the left-hand side. Sam Huff, a left-handed thrower here for Elkhorn North. Now Burton backs out of the batter's box. Calls the timeout. Sam Hunsberger was the starter here for the Elkhorn North Wolves in this ball game. He went the first 2 innings today. Gave up 3 hits and 3 runs. All 3 earned, 1 base on balls and 3 strikeouts. Sam Huff now out there for Elkhorn North, and he has fallen behind. Burton at 3 balls and 1 strike. 3-1 to count. Chance Burton here in the 5th inning with a runner on at second base. That's Brendan Chris. Huff comes set. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. It's going to be inside for a ball. And a base on balls given up here as Burton throws the bat away. Back toward the third base dugout. Runners are on now at first and second base. And now the head man for Elkhorn North is going to make his way out to the pitcher's mound to talk with his pitcher and Sam Huff. So runners are on at first and second base. There's only 1 man out for Hastings. Ashton Haas is going to be the guy coming to the plate. Haas had a base on balls in the second. Came around to score. And he grounded out in the third, and now we're going to have a new pitcher. We're going to have a new pitcher coming out there now for Elkhorn North here in this 5th inning of play with 1 man out. So a pitching change for the Wolves. We'll take a break with a score. Hastings 5, Elkhorn North 4. You're listening to Tiger Baseball.
Now pitching for the Wolves.
Taking care of your teeth and gums is important to keeping a healthy smile, and that's where we come in. Dr. Corey Bumgartner of Bumgartner Family Dentistry will provide exceptional oral care services to both children and adults. They offer routine cleanings and screenings, emergency and scheduled surgical and cosmetic procedures, and a teeth whitening program to all of their patients. Whatever your dental care needs, Bumgartner Family Dentistry is there to help. New patients are welcome. Just call 402-462-6484 or stop in and see them at 2217 West 12th Street in Hastings.
If you're looking for an auto repair business that you can trust, count on the experts at Connet Auto Care in Hastings. Their mechanics are ASE certified, which means they are up to date on the best repair practices for your vehicle. Connet Auto Care keeps your vehicle running like it should. They offer air conditioning repair, brake repair, cooling system services, engine diagnostics and repairs, suspension work, electrical work, and much more. Plus, they sell wheels and tires too. Connet Auto Care, 212 North Lexington in Hastings.
All right, the new pitcher here for Elkhorn North is going to be Jack Settles. Ashton Haas is the guy coming to the plate. And Haas is trying to lay down a bunt, and they rule him out. Ashton Haas is out on the play as he's trying to bunt. Carlos Jimenez is going to come up there next. Ashton Haas is out due to a batter interference. So runners are on at first and second base. Ashton Haas is ruled out here, so now there's 2 men out. Again, Jack Settles is the new pitcher, the third one used by Elkhorn North here in this ballgame. He's a right-handed thrower. Jimenez at the plate here, and the pitch to him is going to be in there for a strike. So don't see that very often. Ashton Haas ruled out because of batter interference on a attempted bunt. So Jimenez at the plate down. The pitch to him is going to be outside for a ball. 2-1 is the count. Settles is 1-0 in the season. 7.00 is his earned run average. There's a breaking pitch that's going to be in there for a strike. Settles has thrown 10 innings for Elkhorn North, giving up 18 hits, 10 runs, all 10 earned, 4 base and balls, 6 strikeouts. Hastings with base runners out at first and second. Ball hit towards short. A throw over to third base is going to be in time to catch the force out over there. That was a Brennan Chris running from second to third. Jake Jensen grabs the ball at shortstop for Elkhorn North and tosses over to Austin McMurtry, who had tried to find third base, and he did just in the nick of time. So they catch Chris moving from second to third on the force out. Hastings with nothing across here in the fifth. No runs on no hits.
No runs for the Tigers.
And no errors on Elkhorn North. And 2 runners left on base. We go to the 6th inning. The score is Hastings 5, Elkhorn North 4. You're listening to Tiger Baseball.
If you experience air conditioning problems this summer, call the experts at Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning of Hastings. Ruts is a local, family-owned business with over 45 years of experience in the HVAC industry. They service all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment for both residential and commercial customers. You can trust Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning to complete all repairs, installations, and maintenance work on time. If you're shopping for a new air conditioner or heating system, remember Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. They have a broad range of systems to choose from. Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. Call 402-463-4853.
You are listening to Tiger Baseball on Extreme Sports.
Mike Will back here, Duncan Field and Hastings, as Elkhorn North will come up to the plate now here in this 6th inning of play. 5-4 is the score. Hastings High has got the lead. Going to have 8, 9, and 1 in the batting order coming up here for Elkhorn North. Elliot Sidlow still on the mound here for Hastings High. McMurtry is the third baseman. He is 0 for 2 so far today. Batting average at .393 on the season. 1-1 to count to him. The pitch there by Sidlow is going to be outside for a ball. Sidlow's went all the way here with the Tigers through 5 innings. 5 hits, 4 runs, 2 of those earned, 3 base on balls, and 3 strikeouts. His team with the advantage here at 5-4. We're in the 6th inning. This one's scheduled for 7 here tonight. 3-1 pitch on the way. That's going to be down low outside, and a base on balls given up. That's going to be the 4th walk of the ball game now for Elliott Sidlow. And now Elkhorn North has got the tying runs on the base pads, and that might be all she wrote here. One batter in the 6th inning is Blake Marquardt. Makes his way out to the pitcher's mound here for the Tigers, and that's going to be the case. A new pitcher is coming up now for Hastings High. When we come back, we'll take a break. We're in the 6th inning. Nobody out. Elkhorn North has got the tying run on the base pads. We'll take a break with a score. Hastings 5, Elkhorn North 4. You're listening to Tiger Baseball.
Administrative Day is Wednesday, April 23rd. Here at Bob Sass Flowers, we are offering a variety of gifts to show your appreciation to all the amazing secretaries. We have fresh flower arrangements, plants, BrewMate tumbler arrangements, and custom gift baskets. Call today to order yours for delivery on April 23rd. Located at 2618 West 2nd Street, proudly serving Hastings since 1955 for all your floral, gift, and home decor needs.
If you're planning to build a new home or add an addition to your existing one, trust the experts at Gangwish Construction. From general contracting, basement pouring, to bathroom remodeling, concrete work, and deck building, they handle it all with precision and care. They take pride in doing the job right the first time, every time. Contact Jeff today at 402-460-0013 and experience quality craftsmanship with Gangwish Construction.
Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab, 207 South Burlington, is the place for all your rehabilitation needs. PTSR offers a wide variety of services, including orthopedic, neurological, and sports injury rehabilitation. A certified hand specialist is available for the more delicate upper extremity injuries. Warm, aquatic therapy, and balance training is also available. PTSR has a strong industrial services division providing physical and functional capacity testing, as well as drug and alcohol screening. Please visit our website, ptsrhastings.com.
All right, the new pitcher for Hastings is going to be Tucker Sinek. He comes in from second base to pitch here for the Tigers. 1-1 on the season. ERA is sitting at .084 for Sinek. There's a bunt laid down. Sinek grabs the ball on the mound. His throw over to first base is going to be in time, so the sacrifice works. For Elkhorn North, they move the tying run down to second base since McMurtry. Now coming up here to the plate is going to be Mab Christensen. So again, Sinek coming on 1-1 in the season. .84 is his earned run average. He's thrown 8 1/3 innings, giving up 7 hits and 2 runs, only 1 earned, 3 base on balls, and 2 strikeouts for Tucker Sinek. This is going to be Christensen coming to the plate. He's got a batting average at .371 on the season. He is the catcher. He's 1 for 3 so far in this ball game. Sinek working for the stretch. There's a pitch to the plate. He's going to be outside for a ball. 1-1 is the count now to Mab Christensen. Sinek coming in from second base. The pitch, Royer DeLaura, is now the second baseman for the Tigers. Clayton Arnold is the shortstop. Elliott Sidlow moves from the pitcher's mound out to left field. I think it's the 3 changes that Blake makes here to bring Tucker Sinek to the mound. 2 balls and 1 strike here to Mab Christensen. As the ball is going to be popped up out toward center field, Brody Dreher comes in. He's going to make the catch, and the runner's going to stay put at second base. Christensen flies out to center. Now there's 2 outs here in the 6th inning. Jake Jensen is going to come to the plate next. Jensen, again, the leading hitter on the team. .444 is his batting average. He had a walk in the first inning, had a sacrifice in the second, reached on an error in inning number 4. So he comes to the plate here with the tying run down there at second base, and the pitch by Sinek is going to be outside for a ball. 1-0 is the count. Seward is leading Adams Central. The score is 7-2. Seward with a lead there in the bottom of the fifth inning. Patriots have a 7-game winning streak on the line for that one. Seward with a lead over Adams Central, 7-2. They are in the bottom of the fifth inning. Hastings High leading here 5-4 over Elkhorn North, the quarterfinal round of the Midlands, Eastern Midlands Athletic Conference Baseball Tournament. 3 balls and no strikes now to a Jake Jensen. Ethan Asmus would be next. Sinek working from the stretch. Gets his sign from his catcher, Adam Rutt. Here comes the 3-0 pitch outside for a ball. And a 4-pitch walk given up here to Jake Jensen. First walk of the ball game for Tucker Sinek. Here comes Ethan Asmus to the plate next. He is the designated hitter. So now the tying run and the lead run on the base pads here for the Wolves of Elkhorn North in the 6th inning. This is the top of the 6th. Asmus so far has walked twice. He's had an RBI single. That was back in the 4th inning. The pitch there by Sinek is going to be in there for a strike in the outside corner. No balls and 1 strike. Asmus with a .368 batting average on the season coming into this ball game. Sinek again working from the stretch. Runners out at first and second base. Sinek now makes a move towards second, diving back in there. For the Wolves is Austin McMurtry. Runners out at first and second with 2 men out. Next pitch by Sinek is going to be outside for a ball. 1-1 is the count. There's Tucker Sinek headed to Hastings College next year after his successful career at Hastings High as a quarterback on the gridiron. 1-1 to count here. Next pitch is swung on and missed. 1-2. I think Tucker's official signing is tomorrow for the Tigers. They'll make it official coming to Hastings College. Going to meet up with his brother. He's also going to be on the Bronco roster for 2025. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And that one just misses. Well, the Tiger fans thought we were out of the inning. Just misses outside. Sinek takes a little stroll. Now he's ready to go here. 2-2 is the count to Ethan Asmus with 2 men out here in the 6th inning. Sinek comes set, looks at the runner at second base. 2-2 pitch on the way. Fouled away. First base side out of play.
A reminder to return that foul ball.
2 balls and 2 strikes here to Ethan Asmus. Quincy Gaberstein, the center fielder, will be up there next for Elkhorn North. Then Ian Christo. Sinek trying to get Asmus retired here. 2-2. Here comes the pitch on the way. A swing and a miss, and he strikes him out. Ethan Asmus strikes out. Strikeout number 1 in the ball game for Tucker Sinek. And he gets the Tigers out of the 6th inning with no damage done here. No runs for Elkhorn North. No runs on no hits. No errors. And 2 runners left on base. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. The score, Hastings 5, Elkhorn North 4. You are listening to Tiger Baseball.
Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab, 207 South Burlington, is the place for all your rehabilitation needs. PTSR offers a wide variety of services, including orthopedic, neurological, and sports injury rehabilitation. A certified hand specialist is available for the more delicate upper extremity injuries. Warm, aquatic therapy, and balance training is also available. PTSR has a strong industrial services division providing physical and functional capacity testing, as well as drug and alcohol screening. Please visit our website, ptsrhastings.com.
TLC Vet Care is pleased to serve Hastings and the surrounding area. The goal at TLC Vet Care is to provide you and your pets with the best veterinary experience possible. Everything from dentistry to surgery. They can also do x-rays, microchipping, vaccinations, wellness checks, nutritional counseling, behavior management, parasite prevention, spay, and neuter. Let Dr. Tammy Craig and Dr. Catherine Caston take care of your pets. Give them a call at 402-463-2899 or stop in to see them at 512 Eastside Boulevard in Hastings. We are here for you and your pet. TLC Vet Care of Hastings.
All right, the Tigers batting here in the bottom of the 6th inning. One pitch, Isaiah Shaw is going to fly out to the shortstop, who makes a nice grab of the ball out there in the shallow left field. That's Jake Jensen. So Shaw goes down on the fly out to the shortstop. Adam Rutt coming up to the plate next for Hastings High. Rutt has laid down his sacrifice, and he is grounded out so far in this ball game. So he's 0 for 1 officially, 261. Batting average on the season for Adam Rutt. Here comes the pitch here by Jack Settles. That's going to be outside for a ball. So Settles on relief now. He's the third pitcher used by the Wolves so far in this ball game. Hunsberger started. We saw 2 in the 3rd innings out of Huff. And now with Settles out there. Next pitch from him is going to be outside for a ball. 3-1 is the count. Adam Rutt, Dom Monte, Royer Delora scheduled up here in the 6th inning, and there's a base on balls given up there. Rutt is going to get aboard here with a walk.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So Adam Rutt gets aboard, the first walk of the ball game given up there by Jack Settles. Here comes Dom Monte to the plate next. Monte is 0 for 2 in this ball game. He has struck out and grounded out. 200 is his batting average. Hastings High with the lead, 5-4 over Elkhorn North. Now the catcher goes over to the dugout over here on the first base side. Has a couple of words with the coaching staff, and now he's ready to go. So he stays with a base runner down there at first base. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. This one's scheduled for 7 here today. There's a pitch that's going to be in there for a strike on Dom Monte. And Monte with a 200 batting average on the season. He had 2 base hits and 10 trips to the plate coming in here. 5 runs scored, no extra base hits. Next pitch is going to be outside for a ball. 1-1 is the count. Monte with 6 walks and 3 strikeouts so far this season. Next pitch is going to be way outside for a ball. Now 2-1. Winner of this game plays on Thursday against either Bennington or Lincoln Northwest. As the ball is going to be hit toward left field, that's going to curve over into foul territory. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bennington, the number 1 seed here in their Eastern Midlands Athletic Conference. Next pitch is a fastball there. That's going to miss outside, 3-2. Bennington, number 1 seed. Norris, number 2. Gretna East, number 3. Hastings, the number 4 seed. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Next pitch is going to be outside for a ball, and a couple of walks here for the Tigers to begin the 6th. Hastings High with runners on at first and second base. Royer Delora is going to come to the plate next. Base runners on at first and second base. Delora so far has got a RBI single. That was in the 2nd inning. Struck out in the 4th, so he's 1 for 2 in this ball game. Start of the day with a batting average of .231. And now we're going to have the head man for Elkhorn North is going to come out. Have a word with his pitcher out there. Correction on your scorebook here. Clayton Arnold was the guy at the plate there in the sixth inning that just received that walk. So Arnold is now your base runner at first base. You've got a runner at second as well for Hastings High. There's one man out here in the sixth inning. Jack Settles is going to stay out there, the pitcher for Elkhorn North. Royer DeLora is at the plate here for Hastings High. So now we got runners out at first and second base. Hastings High with a lead, 5-4 in this ball game. So DeLora is going to come to the plate here for the Tigers. We'll see what Blake wants to do here. There's only one bat out. DeLora, right-handed hitter. Pitch to him is going to be up high for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Tigers 7-4 in the season. Elkhorn North sitting at 7-6. 1-0 pitch on the way. That's going to be in there for a strike on the outside corner. 1-1. The count down to Royer DeLora. Base runners out at first and second base. There's a bunt that's going to be popped up and caught there by the pitcher, and the throw to second base is going to be into a center field for into center field, and then they go back and retrieve the ball, and they get the double play into second base. So the bunt was laid down by Royer DeLora, or it was not laid down, it was popped up. The pitcher, Jack Settles, catches the ball. He fires the ball toward his second base. The ball went over the head of your second baseman in Phelan, but it was retrieved there by the center fielder in Gabenstein, who gets the ball back to second base. So a double play was turned there to get out of the inning. So Hastings High comes up empty in the sixth inning. Hastings scores no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on base. We go to the seventh inning of play. It's Hastings 5, Elkhorn North 4. You're listening to Tiger Baseball.
TLC Vet Care is pleased to serve Hastings and the surrounding area. The goal at TLC Vet Care is to provide you and your pets with the best veterinary experience possible. Everything from dentistry to surgery. They can also do x-rays, microchipping, vaccinations, wellness checks, nutritional counseling, behavior management, parasite prevention, spay, and neuter. Let Dr. Tammy Craig and Dr. Catherine Caston take care of your pets. Give them a call at 402-463-2899 or stop in to see them at 512 Eastside Boulevard in Hastings. We are here for you and your pet. TLC Vet Care of Hastings.
5 Points Bank has been proudly serving the Tri-City area for decades, and we are continuously finding ways to make your banking experience easy and enjoyable. We offer the best of both worlds with kind and welcoming employees in the bank while creating a strong online presence to accommodate your busy lifestyle. Our innovative technology adds layers of security while being easily accessible to all age groups. Stop into the Better Bank to learn more today.
All right, back here at Duncan Field as we enter the seventh inning of play. Elkhorn North is trailing in this ball game to Hastings High. The score is 5-4. Quincy Gobblestein is going to come to the plate to begin the seventh here for the Wolves, needing at least a run to continue this thing. No balls and 2 strikes to Gobblestein. There's a ball hit out toward right field. Shaw's going to grab the ball for the first out. Quincy Gobblestein flies out to right field. That's going to bring up Ian Christo next. He is the first baseman.
Ian Christo.
Elkhorn North scoring 2 runs in the first inning, a run in the second, a run in the fourth. Hastings High with 3 runs in the second, 2 in the third. Tigers with a lead here, 5-4. Hastings looking to advance to the semifinals of the Eastern Midlands Athletic Conference Baseball Tournament on Thursday against either Bennington or Lincoln Northwest. Bennington is the number 1 seed here in this tournament. Pitch by Senek is going to miss. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. It's going to be up high for a ball, 2-0 is the count. Cristo has been hit by a pitch. He's popped one to the second baseman, and he is grounded out to second base. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. It's on the way. That's going to be down low for another ball. 3 balls and no strikes. Senek came on in the last inning for Hastings. Elliot Sidlow is the starter for the Tigers. There's a breaking pitch that's going to be in there for a strike. 3 balls and 1 strike now to Ian Cristo. Started the day with a batting average at 303. There's a pitch that's going to be in there for a strike in the outside corner. Three balls and 2 strikes now to Cristo. Number 5 of the batting order. Senek working from the full windup here with the base pads clean. 3-2 pitch is going to be fouled away. Three balls and 2 strikes. Ian Cristo, your first baseman up there for Elkhorn North. 1 bat out here for the Wolves. 3-2 pitch on the way, and that is going to miss down low. Just misses. Cristo gets a base on balls here for Elkhorn North. He heads down to the bag at first. Now it's the tying run down there at first base now for Elkhorn North. Connor Werdeman is going to come to the plate next. Werdeman had a 2-run single in the first inning. He flew out to center field, and he is grounded out once. He's 1 for 3 in this game. 300 is his batting average on the year. He's going to take a strike here. No balls and 1 strike. Cristo is the base runner down there at the first base. Chance Burton will hold him on defensively for the Tigers. Senek working for the stretch here. No balls and 1 strike, and now your batter Werdeman backs out of the right-hand batter's box. Now he's ready to go again as he settles in there. Senek working for the stretch. Quick throw over to first base. Not in time. Diving back in there was a Cristo. 0-1 here to Connor Werdeman. Good lead over there by Cristo again at first. That throw over there is not going to be in time. Wanted to keep Cristo close to the bag here. Senek waiting here. Cristo inching away from the bag at the first. There he goes. It's a swing and a miss at the plate. The throw down there by Rutt. Not going to be in time. And now you've got the tying run down there at the second base. Werdeman takes a swing and a miss here at the plate. He strikes him out, so now there's 2 outs. That's strikeout number 2 in the ball game for Tucker Senek. And now Brayson Phelan is going to come to the plate next. And now we're going to see a courtesy. Or actually, we're going to see a pinch hitter now coming out here.
Pinch hitting for the Wolves. Number 21, Cam Schmeckley.
Cam Schmeckley is going to come to the plate here for the Wolves in the 7th inning of play with a tying run down there at second base. Schmeckley is 6 out of 15 at the plate here. He's got 4 runs scored. He's got 4 RBIs on the season. Schmeckley is a right-handed hitter. Schmeckley's got 2 base on balls. He's got 3 strikeouts so far this season. So it's a 5-4 score. Hastings has got the lead. We're in the top of the 7th inning with the tying run down there at first base. So they made Cristo go back to first base there on the strikeout from Connor Werdeman. So Cristo is on at first base now. 0-1 here to Schmeckel. Here comes the next pitch. It's going to be outside and down low for a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Austin McMurtry would be next. Next pitch is going to be outside for a ball. So Werdeman strikes out. Cristo staying at first base. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Schmeckel. There's a ball hit to the left side. That's going to get through there for a base hit into left field. Picked up out there by Sidlow. So Schmeckel keeps the game alive here. He singles and a pinch hit roll out to left field. Now runners are on at first and second base for Elkhorn North. So the lead run is now on the base pads over there at first. Austin McMurtry is going to come to the plate next. McMurtry is the number 8 hitter in the batting order. His average on the season at .393. He is 0 for 2, though, in this ball game. And now the assistant coach for Hastings, Tom Johnson, going to make a slow walk out to the pitcher's mound here for the Tigers. Elkhorn North trailing Hastings High. It is 5-4. We're in the top of the 7th inning here. Quarterfinal round of the Eastern Midlands Athletic Conference at Duncan Field. Hastings with the 1-run lead. The number 8 hitter in the batting order for Elkhorn North scheduled to come to the plate next. Austin McMurtry, 11 base hits and 28 trips to the plate coming in here. 3 runs scored. He's got 8 RBIs. Couple of doubles so far this year for McMurtry. He has walked 3 times and he has struck out 7 times. 5-4 is the score. Hastings with the lead here in the top of the 7th. Runners on at first and second base. Sinek comes set as he'll work from the stretch. Pitch to the plate is going to be outside for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes here to the third baseman for Elkhorn North, Austin McMurtry. There's 2 men out here in the inning. There's the next pitch. It's going to be down low for another ball. 5-4, Hastings with the lead. Now McMurtry has a count here of 2 balls and no strikes. Tucker Sinek on the mound for the Tigers. Here's the next pitch, way up high for a ball. 3-0 the count. Carson Drever would be next. If McMurtry can get aboard here. Base runners on at first and second base. Tucker Sinek from the stretch. Looks to the runner at second. Fires one to the plate. That's going to be in there for a strike. McMurtry taking all the way on that pitch there. 3-1 is the count. Schmeckel is down there at first base. Cristo is on at second base. 5-4. Hastings with the lead. Here's a 3-1 pitch. Oh, a strike delivered up there on the outside corner. And now 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 the count here to Austin McMurtry, the number 8 hitter in the batting order here for Elkhorn North. .393 his average to start the day as the Tiger fans come alive below us. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Sinek's pitch is on the way. A swing and a miss, and the ball game is over. McMurtry goes after an outside pitch and strikes out, and Hastings High wins the game over Elkhorn North by a final score of 5-4. And the Tigers will move on to play in the semifinals on Thursday against either the number 1 seed here in the conference tournament, Bennington, or Lincoln Northwest. So the Tigers hard-fought one-run victory over Elkhorn North tonight. Hastings wins at final score of 5-4. We'll have the final totals after this. You are listening to high school baseball on Extreme Sports.
On Saturday.
Taking care of your teeth and gums is important to keeping a healthy smile, and that's where we come in. Dr. Corey Baumgartner of Baumgartner Family Dentistry will provide exceptional oral care services to both children and adults. They offer routine cleanings and screenings, emergency and scheduled surgical and cosmetic procedures, and a teeth whitening program to all of their patients. Whatever your dental care needs, Baumgartner Family Dentistry is there to help. New patients are welcome. Just call 402-462-6484 or stop in and see them at 2217 West 12th Street in Hastings.
If you're looking for auto glass work, call Auto Glass Experts of Hastings. Jeff and Brent have over 60 years of combined experience. They can fix your glass in just about anything from your car or pick up to heavy-duty repairs on your truck or farm equipment, tractors, loaders, graders, or semi-trucks. No other glass repair and replacement business comes close to the high standards of quality and customer service you'll find with the Auto Glass Experts. If you've just got a little ding in your windshield, they offer rock chip repair. Give them a call today at 402-463-0025 or stop in and see them at 405 West J Street in Hastings. You are listening to Tiger Baseball on Extreme Sports.
So Hastings High wins it here tonight over Elkhorn North. Final score of 5-4. So the Tigers move on to the semifinals on Thursday against either Bennington or Lincoln Northwest. Final numbers in the ball game: Hastings 5 runs on 5 hits and 3 errors. Elkhorn North had 4 runs, 6 hits, and 2 errors. Winning pitcher is going to be Elliot Sidlow for the Tigers. He goes 5 innings tonight, gives up 5 hits and 4 runs. 2 of those earned, 4 base on balls and 3 strikeouts. Tucker Sedek came on and threw the final 2 innings tonight. Gives up 1 hit with 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. Losing pitcher for Elkhorn North is going to be the starter in Sam Hunsberger. He goes 2 innings tonight, gives up 3 hits, 3 runs. All 3 earned, 1 base on balls and 3 strikeouts. Sam Hupp was out there for 2 1/3 innings tonight. Jack Settles wrapped things up. He threw 1 2/3 innings tonight for the Wolves. Hastings High with 5 base hits in the game tonight. Elliot Sidlow had a base hit. Chance Burton had a base hit tonight. Carlos Jimenez had a base hit. Isaiah Shaw with a base hit and an RBI. And Royer Delora picks up a base hit and an RBI for the Tigers. Hastings will improve to 8 wins and 4 losses on the season. Again, they'll play on Thursday against either the number 1 seed Bennington or Lincoln Northwest. Those 2 teams are playing tonight in Bennington. Elkhorn North will drop to 7 wins and 7 losses on the season. One other game going on tonight, Adams Central is playing in Seward against the Blue Jays. Adams Central trailed early. The Patriots have come back, and now in the top of the 7th inning, Seward is leading Adams Central by the score of 7-6. The Patriots batting in the top of the 7th inning as Adams Central tries to win their 8th game in a row tonight as they're trailing Seward in the top of the 7th. Final score of 7-6. Hastings High wins it here 5-4 over Elkhorn North. Our next broadcast is coming up on Thursday. Hastings College will take on Midland. Doubleheader here at Duncan Field beginning at 1. On the air with the pregame show at 12. Core North 4. From Duncan Field in Hastings, I'm Mike Will, wishing you a very pleasant good evening.
You have been listening to an exclusive presentation by Extreme Sports. If you missed portions of today's game, you can download our podcast on x-streamsports.com.